Want to know something about Pokemon that is really cool? Shinies. And I have a lot of them. I have amassed about 1,000 hours of Pokemon over all these different games and have found some pretty cool shinies to show you guys. I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite shinies from all the games of Pokemon that I have played. Anyways, a like and subscribe if you enjoy will be helpful. Anyways, let's just get right into this. Starting off with the first game that I ever got a shiny in, we are going to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And not much really happens in this game. I did find my first ever shiny, which was a shiny Psyduck, but I transferred that over to Sword and Shield. Apart from that, I have found a few shinies in Let's Go Pikachu, my favorite being my shiny Arcanine, but I also found a few others. But not much really happens in terms of shiny hunting in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, so I don't really want to spend too much time. I'll show you some of my shinies on screen right now, but I think we should just go straight to Sword and Shield because that's when my shiny hunting starts to get a little bit juicy. Alright, so we are now in Pokemon Shield. Now, I don't have anything too crazy. I did get a bunch of shinies out of the Dynamax adventures, including a few legendaries like my Lunala, Xurkitree, Pheromosa, and one of my favorites, Mewtwo. These shinies are very special to me. There are also a few other shinies that I absolutely adore on Pokemon Shield that you can see now. These shinies, almost all of them I believe I obtained from Dynamax Adventure, so none of them are too rare, but I still do have a few shinies that are my favorite. Some notable mentions are Nidoking. I absolutely love the blue on Nidoking shiny. I think it is very, very cool, and I also think that all my legendaries shinies are very cool. My favorite definitely being Mewtwo, but I have a bunch of other shinies in Pokemon Shield that I just think are really cool. So, alright, now we are taking a detour to Pokemon Shining Pearl. I didn't really shiny hunt much in BDSP. I got a few shinies using the chaining method, one of them being a Luxray, my favorite shiny of all time. I also managed to find a random encounter Shinx in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, but I didn't really do much shiny hunting. I only really got a few shinies, so I don't think there's anything really notable to mention in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I did find a shiny Slowking and a shiny Slowbro, which are very cool shinies, but again, I didn't really find anything too interesting in those games, so we're gonna move on to Legends Arceus. And let me say, Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I've found the most shinies out of any game ever. First off, I found a Luxray. That was the first shiny I get in every single game. I always get a shiny Luxray because it is my favorite shiny. I found a shiny Hisuian Zoroark and Goodra, which the shinies are absolutely incredible. These are just some of the craziest looking Pokemon I have ever seen, and I love their shinies, and these are definitely some of my absolute favorites. Now, I do have a few others, like my shiny Braviary that I decided to name DaBaby, and I just think that these are really cool shinies, and they look amazing in this game. Alright, I just looked, and I actually found the clip of me finding shiny Lilligant, so I'll play a snippet of that right now so you can see. Okay guys, we're cruising. A new horde symbol. Oh, shiny! There it is, guys. There is our shiny. Alright, moving on to the next game that I shiny hunted in is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And this is where things get crazy. This is where my luck started to ramp up full send. So we start out in Pokemon Scarlet. That is the first out of the 2 games that I played, and my first shiny was a random Grumpig. I got this shortly after I completed the main story, and not too long before I actually got the shiny charm, so it was full odds. So in Pokemon Scarlet, I obviously found a few of my favorite shinies like Breloom, Luxray, and Screamtail, which is probably one of my favorite new Gen 9 shinies because the red eyes just look amazing. I also found a shiny Frostlass, and yes, Nokimon, there are other Frostlass fans out there, and I am one of them. Fortress, with the new texture updates, look absolutely incredible. The gold on Fortress really just stands out in this game. Now, one of my rarest shinies in Pokemon Scarlet is Tinkaton, because I found this shiny in a random Terra Raid. Now, I don't have any footage of me actually finding this shiny, but I do actually have footage of the shiny itself, obviously, as you were seeing on screen, but this is definitely one of my rarest and favorite shinies in this game. My favorite and probably rarest shiny of all time is not 1, but 2 shiny Spiritomb. You heard me correct. You might have seen the video on my channel a little while ago, but I found 2 back-to-back shiny Spiritombs. If you do the math on that is about a 262,144 chance of actually happening, and why this will definitely go down as one of my favorite and rarest shinies of all time. Anyways guys, that is pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed seeing some of my favorite shinies over the games. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. See you later. Goodbye.